the best start to any fucking podcast, drinking a beer. I just have to say that.
Just a couple of pails.
We have the best opener, and that is the cheers. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, that's what they come for.
Right.
Every week.
They're itching to hear that those beer bottles hit.
The first 5 minutes.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Another episode of the 99 Room. Today we got some new segments we're going to do, and then also a little game. You know, we played a couple games on this podcast.
Yeah.
All doing with, NFL and sports, whatever, but another NFL game. It's interesting. Whatever. I like it. Hopefully Dylan can guess all of them. I don't know if he will. I kind of tried to fake you out on a couple of these.
All right.
So, we'll see if you can get those, and then we'll talk some video games too. We'll get into that.
Excited about that.
Yeah. So let's start off with a new segment that we wanna do here on the 99 Room, and that is what is on your mind. And I am gonna ask you right off the rippy-doo, what is on your mind today, Dylan?
Well, you came to me with the idea of doing this, when you got here, 10 minutes prior.
About 15 minutes ago.
And I couldn't think of anything of what was exactly on my mind today, just because it was a little busier at work today. But what always comes to mind this time of year, Thanksgiving, time to give thanks.
Yep.
And I've always, every year, around this time, just thought about how thankful I am for friends and family and everybody that I have. So,
that's nice of you.
We'll just put that out there. Yeah.
I didn't even put that down.
No.
That's really nice of you.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to plug my shit. And he's like, I love everybody. I'm here to talk about my love for them. I couldn't think of anything else.
Right. It's the only thing that came to mind.
That's funny.
But yeah. And just how things have been going into play for me.
Yep.
It's just been, I don't know, chalk it up to the gods upstairs.
Yeah. Yep. I'm excited for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, I get giddy about just this time of year in general. Just I like Christmas.
Yeah. I'll let you know what's going on with me. I just finished another painting last night, and like I said, I wanted to plug my shit. Rev Studios on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I make paintings all the time. I make some pretty cool shit. Dylan's probably the number one.
Yeah, if you guys could see around my room that we're in right now,
right.
You would be able to see how awesome it is.
For sure. And I just wanted to kind of I know there's a lot of people out there that do see my art and they don't ever really say anything about it, which is fine, it's whatever. But I wanted to give kind of more intel of what's going into the paintings. And I've told you this recently, but I just kind of started going with this idea where my paintings are like a story, and every little character, every little new person you see on the canvas, it's almost like their own little world, within the canvas. And I think I'm the person that just brings them out, brings them to life,
right.
So I think it's cool where it's I'm telling a story with each painting, and it's their story where it's they're in there,
right?
And they want to be seen.
It
might sound crazy, it might sound weird, but I think it's pretty dope.
I think it's dope as fuck too.
Yeah, so all these little weird figures that pop up in a bunch of the paintings, I'm trying to keep them in each painting and just keep adding to that. So hopefully everybody digs that. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So we'll see what happens with that.
Right.
But also just music videos, shit like that. Tyson and I are talking about doing another music video for some unreleased music.
Yeah.
We were talking about doing some for theme song, and Devil Made Me Do It on his latest album.
Nice.
But I couldn't get any of the costumes for what I wanted to do around Halloween time.
Yeah.
And so it was I don't know, So now he's talking about some of the new shit he just recorded. And I was like, all right, I feel like the new shit he's got coming is it's pretty insane. He's getting so much better, and so I'm excited for that.
Right.
I was actually hoping to get you in the old acting career
Me?
again.
Yeah.
In one of the music videos
Nice.
here soon. So.
Hell yeah. What I was gonna say, if you're gonna move on, but also this, this is Rev Studios. If
Right. Yep.
you're the one that's editing it,
Yep.
so
That's true.
the 99 Room is
Produced by Rev Studios.
right.
And
Yeah. So for all of you guys out there watching the 99 Room, you are watching Rev Studios.
For anybody out there, I appreciate you tuning into my shit, and we appreciate you tuning into this podcast. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, let's get into our little game here.
Okay.
It is Who Am I? NFL edition. Now this is
Okay.
only active players, and it's any position.
Okay.
Okay? And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 clues. They're going to get harder as we go.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to wait until I'm done
Mm-hmm.
before you blurt out an answer.
Yep.
But then I'll give you a little bit of time. If you know it, you know it. Just say it.
Yep.
And if you don't get it right, I'll let you know who it actually was.
Okay.
So, the first one. I'm 6'3". I ran a 4.5 at the combine. I was drafted in the 2nd round in 2016. So it's a little, it's a little time. It's been in the league for a little while. In 2020, I tied for first place in rushing touchdowns. Who am I?
Lamar Jackson.
Is that your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong! The answer is King Henry. I honestly, I tried to come back from the very first one. I'm 6'3", and I thought I was going to lose it with the rushing touchdowns. Because, 6'3", rushing touchdowns, I was like, oh, he's going to get that shit right away. I'm surprised he didn't get that one. All right, next one. Number 2. I'm only 5'9", 170. I was drafted in 2019, and I was traded even though I led my team in receiving touchdowns. Who am I?
How tall?
5'9", 170. Let me give you one more. I've played for 2 elite quarterbacks.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah.
Final answer is Tyreek Hill?
Yep.
Bang!
Wrong.
Marquise Brown. Hollywood Brown. Drafted to the Ravens, traded to the Cardinals last year. He led the Ravens in receiving touchdowns, and they traded him to the Cardinals. It's pretty upsetting.
Tyreek Hill might fit that description.
Right, and that was the thing. That's my thing. Is I'm trying to trick you a little bit.
This game's bullshit.
I'm trying to trick him a little bit. I thought it was going to be way easier than this.
All
right. And they're just getting harder. So
right.
We'll see if you go over on this one.
We'll
have to revisit the game and see if you
I
redeem
might
yourself.
just. Holy smokes.
All right, here we go.
I'm feeling bad here.
I feel bad because I was like, damn, he might get all 4 of these, and now I'm like, damn, are these too hard? Because now that I'm thinking
Height
about
really
it,
doesn't help me.
I know, and then I was thinking about it when I was putting the draft in. I was like, I don't know. It's hard to remember when guys were drafted.
Right.
But it's just some of the clues, I feel like if you think about it, they're kind of dead giveaways, but it's really up in the air with a couple of these. So,
All right.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I've led my team to a Super Bowl. I make $50 million a year, which is the highest in the NFL. And they call me the gunslinger. Who am I?
Aaron Rodgers?
Final answer?
Final answer.
Ding, 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 ding! The
I-
fucking GOAT!
I got one.
Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't go for
Yeah, that was nice. I was trying to get you on that one. I was trying to get you to say Pat Mahomes.
Yeah?
Because he's won a Super Bowl. He makes a lot of
gunslinger?
money. And they, say he's a gunslinger, too,
Mhm.
just like Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
But Aaron Rodgers, they give him the title of the gunslinger, So that was good. That was good. You got that one. I'm impressed.
I feel better now.
Yeah, me too. All right. 4th and final one.
The hardest one.
Apparently.
All right.
All right. So technically, I just want to put this out there. Free agents are still active. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're still active players that can get signed at any time.
Okay.
I've played 11 seasons in the NFL. I'm a free agent. I won MVP in 2015. I still, and now listen to the words on this one. I still hold the record for the most rushing touchdowns at my position. Go over that again. Played 11 seasons. I'm a free agent. I won MVP in 2015. I hold the record for most rushing touchdowns at my position. Who am I?
Cordero Patterson?
Final answer?
Yes.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. He holds the record for most rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks still. And he's a free agent. He hasn't played a full season in like three years. So it's pretty disappointing. Like, I was looking at the stats for him.
You were on a Cam Newton rave when he was.
Well, I'm just saying, I root for him.
Right.
You know. And the guy, like, he was so good for those 3 seasons. He led the Panthers 15-1 to the playoffs, 3 years in a row to the playoffs, won MVP, all that good shit. And then it's just way downhill. And then the COVID year, like, he started off hot, he got COVID, he was away from the team for 2 weeks.
Right.
And then just the entire season was fucked from that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel bad for him, but honestly, like, you gotta play better. And you've said it, you know. You were talking. You were like, he's garbage.
Right.
He's whooshed.
He's whooshed.
I don't know. I think he's still solid, but we'll see.
I feel good about it too.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was a good one.
So as long as I don't go fucking over, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. You know,
Yeah.
you got to start somewhere.
Right.
But over ain't it.
Maybe we'll the next week. You'll have to do something like that.
I'll have to give you a little game.
Yep.
Fucking make you go over it.
Yep. Dylan's gonna be the question asker.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah,
So stay tuned for
watching.
that.
Yeah. We'll be bringing the fucking heat because he's gonna be in the hot seat the next week.
Yep.
The next week here.
I'll get them all right.
All right.
You watch me.
All right.
You watch.
All right.
I just spilled beer on myself.
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
Pardon him for his misbehavior. Finally, he embarrasses himself
Fuck.
on the podcast. I'm not the only one.
I'll edit the video and show everybody. Alright? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. Do yourself dirty.
Right.
This time.
Moving on. Let's talk some video games here. So, the first one I
Alright.
want to talk about, the new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Let's hear your opinion on the new
I like it. I love it. You know, I think Call of Duty lost me for a little bit there with what they were doing.
Yep.
I wanted to play multiplayer.
Yep.
And then I ended up getting, I think Vanguard was the one that was after. I don't know for sure how that sequence was. But either way, I bought the 2 because the maps were different.
Yep.
But they were so close together. They were like 8 months apart.
Yep.
Just fucking dumb.
It was weird.
But, excuse me, please. It's cool that it's Modern Warfare still. And, I mean, I play on the next gen, so it's fucking awesome.
Yep.
It's a little glitchy. I don't know if they came out with an update since release,
I don't think they have.
but it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I feel the same
have
way.
fun.
I play on a PS4.
Mhm.
It's pretty laggy. It takes a little while to load, but I think that's just because it's like the whole processing of the whole game.
Right.
It's a lot. So, I had to delete a couple games to get it.
Yeah, so did I.
But it's worth it. I think it's a great game. They really I felt like they kind of took a step back to where they brought it back to what they were doing.
Yeah.
Before they got into all the advanced warfare and all that shit, and it kind of like you said I got away from Call of Duty for a little while there, and I like this game a lot. You know, I find myself playing it a lot, and I'm like, I play this for a couple hours,
Right.
and be like, all right,
Right.
and I'm pretty good at it. You
Uh-huh.
know, we're both pretty good at
Right.
it, so it's like it's
It's
pretty
good
fun.
old Call of Duty,
Yeah.
just like always.
Yep.
So
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's fun.
But leading off of that, we both play Apex.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure a lot of people that watch this know what Apex Legends is.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to see what your take is. Apex versus the new Call of Duty.
Apex?
Which one are you picking up more to play?
As of right now, Call of Duty all the way.
Yeah.
Apex has kind of lost me. Not lost me, but definitely has. I don't know. It's just so fucking third party. Spend 15, 20 minutes sometimes in a game just to fucking end up getting shit on by some
first fight.
Right. Or yeah. So it's like after some time you'll spend an hour playing, and yeah, that's about it.
Right.
And Apex is much more of a team game.
For sure.
Where like you want to be squatted up. Where I can play Call of Duty when nobody else is on. I don't know anybody on my team.
For sure.
I'll mute my mic and mute players too.
Yeah.
Just fucking run around and shoot people.
Yep.
It's fucking awesome.
Classic COD.
Yeah. And Apex is dope though.
Yeah.
I love Apex. I think it's a really good battle royale style game. I think it's way better than Warzone, which is Call of Duty's version of battle royale. So, I mean, if I was gonna jump into a full squad of games and I had 3 players that wanted to play or could play Apex versus play Call of Duty, I might choose Apex just because I haven't played it in a while at this day.
Yeah.
I haven't played in months.
Honestly, I'd like to kind of break off of what you said about Warzone. I really enjoyed their 3-on-3 and 2-on-2 mode.
Yeah.
I wish they brought that to the new Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Because I was fucking beast at that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Apex's version of that I didn't like just because of the the mobility of some of the characters and all that.
Yeah.
But like kind of what you were saying is Apex lost me a little bit when they brought out like Olympus and the other new map. What was that other new map?
Fuck if I know.
You're right. Anyways,
it's so bad I don't even care to know.
It just didn't. It wasn't fun.
What's
anymore.
wrong with Kings Canyon?
Yeah.
Is my question.
The best map of the game, and they got rid of it. It's like, why?
Right.
Give
me back the OG Kings Canyon. Yeah. I will play.
Right.
I will play. That. I hope you're listening here.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's not
Respawn.
Is it Respawn? EA makes Apex?
Yep.
EA Sports, what are you doing? Or not EA Sports, but EA.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yep.
Plain Jane EA.
Well, oh yeah, this is another point I wanted to get across with Apex versus Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I don't have to wear my headset. I can play that game with no volume. I can play that game with the volume up on my TV. Or you can play with a headset because it is nice, obviously.
Right.
But with Apex, you have to wear your fucking headset. Otherwise, you're fucked the whole time. Because it's such like a hearing game. You gotta hear where the footsteps are. In Call of Duty, it's just like, you see, you shoot. It's kind of really...
Footsteps are nice.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know, I have fucking... computer speakers, and it's just like you kind of can feel it.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's just like you got the map up top. If you got a UAV or a team UAV, you're definitely gonna see them. I don't know. I fucks with the game.
Yeah.
I fucks with the game. It's nice.
Me too. I've heard that the new update for Apex, the new map, it's called like New Moon or something. It's pretty cool, but I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it.
There's a new map.
Yep.
I've never played on that one.
Yeah, me either.
I saw that it just updated.
Yep. New legend and everything, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be. I'm playing Call of Duty a lot more right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm grinding that game too.
Other than that, the new Madden. We've both been grinding it since it came out. I wanted to speak on Madden a little bit. I've been playing Madden ever since I was a little kid.
Right. Same.
And a lot of people, I feel like Thomas. He literally called me a nerd the other day because he's like, you nerds buy it every single year. It's the same game. Honestly, I don't care.
Right.
It's not even. It's the new roster.
Right.
It's the new roster. They have new
and they've
animations.
Been stepping it up a little bit too.
They got new animations, and then they've been changing the franchise mode and shit. And the your player mode a lot too.
Right.
And it's almost like sentimental to me because Madden is a game that I played in some of my, like hard times as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like playing video games kind of got me through a lot of that. So,
Right.
To anybody that calls me a nerd for playing Madden, fuck you. Because I don't care. I'll buy it every single year. If they up the price, I'll buy it again.
Right.
I don't fucking care.
The one year you fucking bought the Legend Edition or something like that, didn't you?
Yeah, because
it was all they had.
Yeah. I went out on release date at Walmart and I wanted to buy the disc copy. And yeah, that was the only one they had was a $90 version. I was like, all right, bet. I just bought it. But, Madden, it's always fun to play, but like I said, Call of Duty's kind of number one for me right now. I've been putting Madden on the back burner.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
It's a new game.
Yeah, for sure. But to kind of get off of that, I've been talking to Cammy a lot about getting the new Metaverse headset, the MetaQuest.
Yeah.
It's not the Oculus, but it's just like it.
Right.
And it has a lot more capabilities. And I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit on what you think of VR and what you think it's going to do to video games.
I don't know. Personally, I've wore a Quest. And I'm just a sucker for the console and the handheld, man.
Yep.
Playing on a nice screen. It's just a lot of... I don't know. I don't... Call me old school, but I'm not with that.
Yeah.
I'm
100% the
it's
opposite.
cool. It's fucking cool. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I don't know. Like playing on, I feel like it's my experience on the next gen is what it all comes down to. Because it's like trying to wrap your head around getting better as a console than that, a PS5. It's hard to imagine, like how can you do it?
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Right. Yeah, it's basically a fucking supercomputer.
Right.
So.
Like you said with Call of Duty, on the PS4, it like takes a little bit to load in. The PS5 has that super processor that it's like the transition from lobby. There's like a second loading screen and then you're in the game.
Yep.
Like it's seamless almost. It's insane.
Don't get into the match until people have about 2 or 3 kills.
Right.
That's how long it takes me.
Uh-huh.
But like I just said, I'm about 100% the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucking excited.
You're into that.
I'm so excited to see what they're gonna do next because this is only the start.
Right.
And obviously it's not great. It's not perfect.
Right.
But just think about what it's going to be in like 10, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
The way that you're literally going to be in the game. The clips I've seen of that like little NFL game, it looks so fun and like so cool because like you can like literally point and do shit and like run around and like you can do a read option.
But it's like you're not running.
You can do a read option and shit and run it to the end zone. I've seen dudes like make videos and they like
actually run.
Well, they're run in place, but they don't run around their house.
Right.
But
I think would be cool as fuck, sorry to cut you off, but with VR is like if you had like your own, like, not your own, but like you could go somewhere, or if you had your own or had enough money to do it, obviously, but like have your own, like giant pole shed where it's just like a football size field where it's just like area that you could run and maneuver through. Because it's like if you had like a Call of Duty map that was set up in this giant ass fucking building, and you could actually run around on the headset and do it all. That's my thing with it, is like you're limited to the area that you're in. Like say you played it right here in this room, you couldn't walk around a whole lot, So it's like it's cool that it's real life and watch around. The Scorpion?
Yeah. So what it is, it's like a big circle, but it's a not a trampoline. It's a treadmill where you can run all directions.
Yeah.
And then you strap yourself into this vest that goes on this big spine, and it spins 360. So like you can literally do what you're talking about, but you stay in one spot, obviously.
Right. Yep.
But when you're in it, you can literally run, and it's like you're there.
Right.
But that's what I'm like. the main thing that excites me is it's like you're in the game.
Right.
And I think it's just such a big step with video games
Uh-huh.
from when we started playing video games,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
to like literally being able to like be the character, not play
Right.
the character.
Right.
And I think that's just so cool.
It is
So
cool.
I'm excited. And
Yeah.
I want to get the MetaQuest headset just because I want to play that football game, dude. It
Mhm.
looks so fun. You look around, you're in the stadium, you know, you throw passes and shit. And like the guys that I watch on TikTok, they're so funny because they're just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You know? It's so funny.
And run up to the fucking computer guy.
Yeah, you go because you can see your hands and shit.
Mhm.
You can do shit, and he comes up to the center and goes tickle tickle. All right, he said, "Huh."
That's funny.
All right, let's move on to our last segment that we always do every week: crazy headlines.
Let's hear it. I'm
Only
excited.
got two. Only got two for
Only
you this
two
week.
this week.
But they are pretty out there.
They're
So,
out there.
IMG Academy is one of the best high school football programs in the country.
Okay.
They basically are allowed to recruit players, and they have college-sized stadiums. They sell tickets to the games for hundreds of dollars.
And it's a high school.
It's a high school.
Okay.
IMG Academy.
Where? What's that?
Honestly, I think it's in California, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. But
Okay.
anyways, over the weekend, they played a Canadian high school, West Toronto Prep. They
Okay.
played, and they had to cut the game short at halftime because IMG Academy was beating them 96-0 at halftime. They had 2 returns for touchdowns on special teams.
Damn.
Bro,
When
that
this
just
happened? Last weekend?
last weekend. That just goes to show, even at the high school level, how the difference between any other country's like American football
Mm-hmm.
teams are compared to our like lowest level
Right.
high school programs. Just shit on them, and that's like it's weird to think about. American football is America. It doesn't get played anywhere else usually.
Right.
Canada, they do play football. They
Mhm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico, I know it's a thing too. But
Aside
other
from
than that, there are like countries that they do play like semi-pro type shit,
Right.
but it's never anything like the NFL.
Right.
Other than the CFL, which is Canadian Football League.
Right.
So it's like it's pretty crazy to think like our country has one of the biggest and most successful sports ever made.
And that's where it's at.
Yeah.
And like, if you want to play football, you got to come to America
Yep.
to play it.
Yep. If you want to
If
make
you wanna do
really
it.
big money
Right.
playing it,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's crazy. Like if you look online, the salary difference from CFL players to NFL players,
Mm-hmm.
our lowest level of salary for the NFL is
Mhm.
almost like double the salary for some of the
I wonder
CFL
what
guys.
percentage of NFL players in the league are not American.
Probably
How
quite
many?
a bit.
How many players are from originally? Like they're from there.
Yep.
They moved here
Yep.
because of football. And they're playing in the NFL.
The one that I know for sure, Singletary on Buffalo, the running back. I think
Okay.
he's British.
Oh,
He was born
really?
in England,
Okay.
and he came to America to play football.
To play football.
And yeah, plays
That's
for
dope as
Buffalo,
fuck.
and he's fucking fast.
Could you imagine if, like, each country had their own NFL or their own, not NFL, but their own, like, just football team for their country?
I'd like to see it be an Olympic game.
Yeah.
You know, like
Be cool.
basketball.
But it's like everybody's got to compete.
Exactly.
So it's like,
America would fuck everybody up.
hmm
But you know, if it's
and
worldwide,
it's like
they're just gonna get better.
if we come to the Olympic board and be like, we want NFL in, they're like, yeah, no shit you do.
Exactly.
No fucking shit you do. Good luck, bud.
Right.
You know. It's like America is excluded from the football and Olympic Games for
Yeah.
10 years,
Yep.
so everybody can get their feet on the.
And
you know,
they have
straight
to have
down.
American coaches.
Right. There's literally, they come to America to train. They're like every step of the way throughout the
Right.
NFL season to
Yeah.
be. Wow.
Next crazy headline we got the final one of the episode. some weird shit, some bad shit with the Washington Commanders. The owner,
Mm-hmm.
he's done some pretty grimy shit.
Yeah.
He said some pretty fucked up things.
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of swept some sexual assault allegations under the rug
Okay.
for the organization,
Yeah.
which is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Robert Griffin III, he actually came out with a book and then took it off the shelves
Mhm.
because he wasn't done writing it because a lot more information came out.
Right.
So I'm excited to read that. I don't usually read books.
I looked at that actually not too long ago, and I saw that it was not to be published
Yep.
anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna buy it, and then when I went to go buy it,
So
it
it's
said-
like if it's not gonna be published, how do you read it?
well, that's what I'm saying is he's writing more, so it's gonna come out eventually.
You think so?
Yeah, he's posted about it. He said
Okay.
I took it off shelves to write more because a lot more information has come out, and so I'm excited for that. And kind of stemming off of that, what's going on is the owner has decided to sell the Commanders, and I don't think you might be able to guess one of these, but I don't think you'd ever guess who are the top 3 bidders to buy this NFL team. Do you want to take any guesses, or should I just tell you?
For some reason, I don't know, Elon Musk or fucking Zuckerberg or not Zuckerberg or maybe Zuckerberg, but
Well, you're close. Jeff Bezos is one of them.
right, yeah.
He's
Jeff
one of them.
Bezos was the other one that I was
He
thinking
bought
of.
Thursday Night Football and he wants a squad, and I guarantee he's gonna, if he buys them, he's gonna be like, the Commanders game are exclusively on Amazon. You can't watch it anywhere else. I guarantee that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
If he fucking buys the team, he's gonna do some fucked up shit.
Right.
I swear. But anyways, the other 2, you're gonna be so fucking surprised, bro. Jay-Z wants to buy the Commanders. What the fuck? Like, imagine that. What if Jay-Z was your owner?
Right.
How weird would that
Pretty
be?
dope, actually.
He's like, I don't know. Has he ever played football?
Right. How much money? What's his net worth?
Probably enough to buy him twice. I'm sure. He's the first rap billionaire. I know that.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So he definitely has the funds.
Yeah. For
to
sure.
supply an NFL team.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine how fucking sick that would be.
Jay-Z.
To be a billionaire and to be able to buy a football team and like own it. Like,
Dude,
this is
yeah.
mine. This is what
I
do.
want this done. This is
Right.
my head coach. This is my quarterback.
No, call up a OBJ. I want you on my team.
I'll give you $50 million right now. You
no.
don't even have to sign.
Yeah. I'll invite you to my daughter's fucking birthday party.
What the
fuck? She's 23.
Make love to my daughter.
Sorry, you guys.
Oh my god. And the third top bidder, another one that's just out of the fucking blue, Matthew McConaughey, the actor.
Huh.
I didn't think he had money like that.
He's a fan of the commies.
But I guess he wants to buy him. You know, it's just a rumor too. You know,
Good
like
for him.
he could just be talking about
Right.
it. But
Jeff Bezos is the
he's the front runner probably. Motherfucker could offer so much money.
go Jay-Z.
Jay-Z would be fucking sick. You
Right.
imagine that?
Alright, that would be pretty dope.
That would be cool as fuck.
Probably the first rapper ever to own a football team.
Probably, yeah, for sure. For sure. Not even probably.
Right.
That's definitely a fact.
Dude.
Done with yours? I'm about done with mine.
Yeah, I finished
Seems
that a long
about
time
right
ago.
for the end of the episode. So, that's really all I have. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm excited for next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the hot seat. So
I'm gonna worry about it.
I'm blind if I pull them down. All right, that's all we have for the 99 room, and we're out.